How's it going, everybody? Today I'm finally going back on my journey in Ne Obliviscaris, and today we are checking out Forget Not. Yeah, I'm really stoked to check this out. This band has been absolutely fantastic. I've only heard like 2 tracks, as far as I can remember. Wow, my memory's terrible, I'm gonna be honest. But I know I've checked out their newest single, I think is Equus. I know it has to do with horses, so Equus, equestrian, that kind of thing. But also in Plague Flowers a Kaleidoscope. That track's dope. I love that track. But yeah, I'm really curious to hear Forget Not. I know it's off the album Portal of Eye, and that's probably gonna be the next album I'm gonna check out for these guys because I just want to keep continuing this Neo journey. But yeah, without further ado, let's get right into it. Starting with some acoustic guitar. Okay. I might try to be a little bit quieter for this reaction. I feel like it's gonna be a very pretty song. Already is. Oh, the harmonics. There we go. I got goosebumps right now, holy shit. I can roll up my sleeve. Shredding that violin, man. There we go. That's such a beefy cymbal. Bass just going along. I just gotta say, this album artwork is gorgeous. so delicate. Never hear that. I always think it's gonna be Roundabout by Yes. Okay, we're going back. There we go. That crescendo. Everyone bringing it. See. 6 minutes in. That's a good intro though. Those vocalists really accent each other very well. He's really up there. Go. Yeah. The boom. Very black metal sounding, that scream. That like high fry. Like, yeah! Satan! So epic. I just want to hear that man's range. Oh my gosh. What was that? That is the end of the track. So, Ne Forget Not. Let me tell you, I'm not going to forget this track. That was so beautiful. Especially the acoustic intro. I'm a sucker for like a really good acoustic intro. And let me tell you, man, that was definitely like one of the better ones I've ever heard. I'm not going to say it's the best because it's my first time listening to it. And obviously, you know, when I listen to something for the first time, as much as I want to hear every little thing that's going on, and I try my hardest to do that, in doing so, there's a lot that I miss. And I feel like as a whole, when I listen to the track, I'm not listening to it in the same frame of mind. So I get kind of a different impression when I go back and listen to it later, like when I'm not on camera and stuff. That's just kind of how it goes. It's how my mind like focuses in on the track. But anyway, the acoustic intro is absolutely beautiful. And they were ballsy enough to do it a second time. They go in, you know, they kick it up a notch for, you know, like a minute or so, and they go right back into the acoustic intro again, you know, very similar. What I want to say is, not only is the acoustic guitar a big standout in that portion, but also the drums. Dude, that cymbal work is so tasty. It's so, like I said, it's so delicate, you know, just you know, like it would take all of my strength to not just start beating the crap out of it, just go crazy, because wow, I mean, it was gorgeous. It was beautiful. I don't know what other like words that I could use, how many synonyms of beautiful and gorgeous I could use to describe this track, and like the intro alone, not even the rest of the track. And then the violin. I can't talk about Ne Obliviscaris without talking about violin. I mean, come on. Like, that's like the whole thing. And they kill it. Like, the violin sounds beautiful. Sounds... Wow, I'm really just gonna say beautiful this whole time. You know what? That's okay. You guys get what I'm talking about. Violin's absolutely just superb. There we go. That's another word. One of the things I really like is they kind of pull like The Who, HU, the Mongolian metal band, where they make the violin sound like a horse. And, you know, their latest single literally had the horse, you know, galloping. And you kind of hear the violin making like a galloping sound. And I love how they also make it kind of like a horse, like a whinny, like a whine. Like, you're kind of doing that. That was a terrible violin impression, but hopefully you guys get the idea. But yeah, the violin has so much character to it. It's not just playing notes. It has so much feel. It's really expressing itself. You know what I mean? One of the things I love about this band, at least from what I've heard so far, is their way of expressing emotion without going crazy on like the fretboard and stuff. I feel like a lot of the time what they play, I don't want to say what they're playing is simple, but it's also not overly convoluted and just like too progressive, like trying to be too crazy, just for the hell of it. And I feel like this band does a really good job of, playing the music in a way where it's enjoyable. You know what I mean? It's not just everywhere. Like you don't have to be like laser focused on every little part. Like, whoa, did you hear all that stuff? That stuff's cool too. Don't get me wrong, but there's a time and place for it, and I feel like Ne Obliviscaris does a really good job of kind of finding that balance. And like I've said, I don't know if I said it yet, but just how they really let the track breathe. They let the music just do its thing. They will play a part as long as it needs to go. You know, they don't like cut it short most of the time. Well, I mean, when they did the second intro, I guess, but that was dope. I loved it. And then when they really kick it in, the vocals are fantastic. The clean vocalist. I have to look up the names. I'm really bad with names sometimes, but whoever's doing the clean vocals, oh my gosh, I don't know if he was in his head voice or his falsetto, but when he was going up there, he was pushing up and he was hitting those notes so delicately, just like the drums are with their cymbal work, equally as delicate. That's something too. I feel like the band members are all just equally like together as far as their like when they crescendo and get very loud and large and just make the composition huge, and then they just really decrescendo, bring it back to like this little tight spot. If that makes sense, talking about like music, like volume dynamics and stuff. And then the screams, the harsh vocalist, dude, it sounds dope. I love that like black metal, like yeah. Obviously I'm not doing it right, but dude, it sounds dope. I think it works really well. Actually, I was surprised to hear it, but also it's a warm welcome. But yeah. In the bass, I can't forget about the bass. I'm so sorry. I don't want to forget about you. I know all those bassists out there, like, come on, man. You talk about everybody else, and you just scan over the bass like it's nothing. The bass sounds dope. I think I mentioned it in one of my other reactions before, but I love how the bass really does have its own part. It's not just following everything. I mean, obviously they have to hold everything down, kind of be that foundation, but the bass also kind of has a habit of going off and doing its own thing and almost becoming like a solo guitarist. At some points, just and then the bow, just really just letting it ring out. But yeah. What you guys think about this track? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Leave a comment down below. And if you have any recommendations, you can leave that down below as well. As always, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and as always, you guys take it easy.